Center, where this year's Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic is being staged. We've got 4 teams ready to go at it. On the women's side for the championship, Short Bus 2 in the blue uniforms and Pallet Movers in the orange. And they will meet for the women's championship on the west side of the court. On the east side of the court, the B-City Ballers in blue and Granger in orange are set to do battle. And we'll start with the men on the east court. B-City Ballers from Beloit, Wisconsin in the blue uniforms, and Granger will start in orange. There's a quick cut, good pass down low. Bill McNair was fouled on the drive.
Well, I'm looking for these to be competitive games here with the veteran players that they have on the court. It should be a very competitive, smart playing games.
Just underway, scoreless. Granger in the orange with the ball. After 2 by Jerome Shelton. Off the mark, and the rebound, Andre Thornton. Meanwhile, the women are playing simultaneously in their championship game. We'll check in with them in a few moments. And right after it, Andre Thornton, the first point of the game here for B-City.
Well, it's going to be easy to score inside. The wind's picking up out here, Wayne and Karen, and outside jump shots again are going to be difficult.
And let's swing over to the women's side in favor of Pallet Movers. Let's move over to the men's championship, tied at 7 apiece. B-City in the blue, and that might have been a push-off right there. Yep, they warded him off with the off arm, so the foul called on B-City, and Granger gets it back.
Well, it's neck to neck over here, 7-7. So I guess the veteran team playing in this long tournament, games every minute, on the minute, using their energy, saving energy, is playing a close game here.
Just short of the play by Andre Thornton, or make that Earl Warren. Harvey Logan. Well, I tell you, they are contesting every loose ball, every shot. Somebody's got a hand to the face. There's a deuce. And that puts Granger on top by 2. Bill McNair on the jumper. Once you get that feel for the wind to your back, you know, maybe you find the range out there. Oh, good quick move. Harvey Logan crossed it over.
Brought up a little bit of the court with them.
Yeah, and they stopped the action right away. We have a timeout on the court. Now let's go back to Dan Roan.
Okay, guys, thanks. And we'll be back with the conclusions of the men's and women's championship games from the United Center right after this break.
Granger in the orange leading 12-8. Make it 12-9. Harvey Logan on the drive. Nicely done.
These teams look pretty evenly matched, but I'd have to say one area where they look a little bit bigger is Jerome Shelton down low for Granger. They're going to him. He's got a little size advantage. They're going to try to work that.
On the block against Mike Ayers. Oh, good pass. Off the cut inside Earl Warren.
Jerome Shelton definitely with the size down low and a little bit of triangle offense getting in the post, backdoor cut.
Dickie, it looked like you throwing that pass to the back door. Out of the post. 13-9 in favor of Granger. This for 2. Granger had it boxed out well. Whenever that ball carries out of the bounds with nobody touching it, you know they boxed out well on the play.
Jerome Shelton providing the intensity, the energy for this Granger team.
And not by moving around much. He's just steady, just out there in this, getting it to his side. And a great take down low.
What a beautiful move with the right hand off the glass.
That was definitely a nice spin, nice finish at the basket.
14-9 in favor of Granger. Lead is 5.
Granger is using a nice little method here of rotating guys in and out, keeping their energy, keeping their rest.
Granger out of Atlanta, Georgia. B-City out of Beloit, Wisconsin. This is Harvey Logan, solo. Good rebound, Earl Warren. Played tough defense as well on Harvey Logan.
And just kept moving his feet, really. When you're going one-on-one, backing down, got to Lackley, he was a beat.
For two, Earl Warren, and it's 16-9.
Granger with this game plan of getting the ball down to Jerome Shelton, letting everybody cut and spot up. He finds him, open, shoot, stick the shot.
And he's yelling at his teammates to give him the hype, so he's really getting them going and got a hand on that.
He can smell championship, right?
Jerome Shelton with the energy, the intensity, definitely the leader on his team.
Just short on the two-point try. Once again, McNair. Nigel Brown the rebound. 16-9. Favor of Granger. Nigel Brown all the way on the drive. Great penetration. Nigel Brown is hyped up trying to get his team back into it.
He's just mimicking Jerome Shelton, actually.
There's a little taunting going on here out in this court.
Jerome Shelton takes a break now as he's substituted for it. And let's move in.
On the men's side, B-City clawed their way back into the game, cutting Granger's lead to 4 points on a nice inside fake by Andre Thornton. Let's rejoin Wayne, Dickey, and Karen with Granger leading B-City 18-14.
B-City ballers are still trying to find this mismatch down here. And, it looks like they're using...
Mike Ayers off the baseline with the shot, and it's a three-point ball game now.
Yeah, it looks like they're using Earl Warren to be the guy to pick on.
Well, and Granger just stuck on 18.
Shelton. In close. Andre Thornton fouled him on the play. And Shelton goes down. Shelton apparently injured one of the fingers on his left hand, or so it appeared. But you're going to stay in the ball game if you're this close to a title.
Well, I think that's the only way for the B-City ballers to defend Shelton is to tackle him.
And again, they now have an opportunity as B-City is over the limit. Shelton puts in on a free throw. And it's a 1-point margin now to championship. 1 point standing between Granger and the championship. They lead 19-15.
Jerome Shelton just doing everything for this team right now. Intensity, energy, defense, rebounding, and making big-time free throws.
They're looking to play defense out on the perimeter. Got a push there on Shelton. Not over the limit yet is the Granger team, so B-City will inbound, trailing by 4.
Karen, I think B-City ballers really needs to take their time and get a good shot, a good basket, close one, and hopefully in the paint.
Yeah, they seem to be getting a little more organized, actually, as the game's been going on, and they're doing a nice job being very patient.
Nicely done, Mike Ayers to the fall away. 19-16, again, it's a 3-point ball game, but again, Granger with the ball and match point.
Well, never say die. They'll have to work hard for this basket here, Granger will.
Since getting to 18, nothing has come easy for Granger whatsoever. Earl Warren. Warren gets the step. Nicely done to the championship. Granger wins it. 20-16 over B-City. Granger, the 1999 Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Ball 3-on-3 champions.
All right, guys, and congratulations again to our men's and women's championship winners here at the United Center this afternoon. Before we say goodbye, a special thanks to a few people. Marcus Menifee of the